Welcome to Grumpy Wolf Reacts. I am Grumpy Wolf. Today I'm reacting to Chris Webby Raw Thoughts 1. I've already done 7. That was my introduction to the series of these songs. I was debating on going backwards through them, but when doing a sound check for 6, I couldn't hear anything, but I watched the volume on OBS to see if it hits the area I think is the sweet spot, that I haven't got complaints about it being too loud or too quiet. Um, but it looked like there was a story to at least that one, and it sounded like it was continuing from something else, and I didn't want to see those out of order if it was like a story. So instead, I'm starting with 1 and going to 6. That way, I'll have them all covered. Howlers, welcome back. Thank you for showing up and showing love as you always do. It means the world to me. If this is your first time on my channel, how I handle my reactions is I do a single playthrough where I pause, I talk, I give my thoughts, feelings, and opinions of the music. Excuse me. I give my thoughts, feelings, and opinion of the music. If you wish to enjoy this in its uninterrupted form, please click the link in the description down below. Supporting the artist on their channel is the most important thing you could do for a reactor. Also, in the link down below will be links to my Discord and Patreon if you wish to join. There is a free section in Patreon where almost all the content is at the moment. There are 2 paid tiers. One's $1. You get access to any video I add behind the paywall. The other is $2 a month, and that gets you a request once a month that gets bumped to the top of the list, or above everything else that isn't already a monthly request. There's amazing people in Discord. They are the ones who named the Howlers. So it's a great group of people. Every Sunday we are doing a Supernatural watch party where we go through the series Supernatural, and we are, I think, a little bit past halfway done with season 4. Anyways, we're here for Chris Webby, not me to promote everything or talk about it a while. I am here to promote everything. Anyways, let's see what this is about. My sound is good. Your sound is good. Let's go.
Yeah. Webby. Yeah. Let me talk a little shit, man.
Talk some shit, man. Hey.
Bitch, you done release the Kraken. I'm up on Mount Olympus while I'm rapping. So when the lightning strikes and waters turn and thunder's crashing, and them twisters touching down like that movie with Bill Paxton. It's me up in my studio, that's what's making it happen. Never doubt me. Got a suit of armor big as Gronkowski, and a sword that's even bigger, killing everyone around me. Swinging like Tasmanian devil until I'm drowsy, then I pop another.
This is the oldest song of Chris Webby's I've reacted to so far. I don't know how long he's been in the game. I'm assuming it's a while. This one's 8 years old. Please, if you know in the comments, or if you know, please let me know in the comments down below. How long has Webby been rapping? I feel like from this to what we're getting now, there's definitely production increases in quality. So far, skill wise, I feel it's on point with what we're getting today. Again, there might be subtle differences in style and stuff, but overall, it's Webby. And we're only, what, 30 something seconds in, 41 seconds in. So But man, I'm gonna go back to the start. Because that was a quick pause. So far, loving it. I like that old school music style he's given, kind of like a jazzy blues feel. More jazzy than blues, but I think it could get into both. Uh, and then his cadence and just rhymes are freaking on fire. Let's go back into it.
Yeah. Webby.
Yeah.
Let me talk a little shit, man.
Talk some shit, man. Hey.
Bitch, you done release the Kraken. I'm up on Mount Olympus while I'm rapping. So when the lightning strikes and waters churn and thunder's crashing, and them twisters touching down like that movie with Bill Paxton. It's me up in my studio, that's what's making it happen. Never doubt me. Got a suit of armor big as Gronkowski, and a sword that's even bigger, killing everyone around me. Swinging like Tasmanian devil until I'm drowsy. Then I pop another Addy and blast off like Robert Downey. Like Iron Man, the kind of man that knows no one can beat me. The kind of man that's destined to be king, just ask Rafiki. The kind of man to step into the ring just like Rikishi and make you kiss my ass on broadcast national TV. Lay the smack down on all these whack clowns in the circus that used to be referred to as the fucking rap circuit. I'll wrap circles around these cats without scratching the surface and make these mumble rappers step back and start acting nervous. And if they aren't nervous, then they don't know what I'm saying.
Fuck mumble rap. It's not the main reason I got away from rap for so long. At that time in my life, I couldn't handle my negativity and a lot of the negativity that came with the music at the time. I have grown. I have changed. I can appreciate it without it influencing me the way it was then. And I wasn't like one of those extreme fans or whatever where like I took every song literal. I kind of might do that more now. But and it didn't change my person, like it fed into what I already believed. So I think that's what helped, and that's what helps with Ren and Webby is they're putting intelligent wording to things I've believed for more than half my life. I just couldn't say it so well. So I appreciate the perspective, the in-depth looks into these thoughts I've had, and I'm sure many have had, whether they agree or disagree. You've thought about the topic to get to your opinion of it. This is fire. Can't believe I haven't found Chris Webby before. Can't believe I haven't found a lot of the artists I did. Actually, yes, I can. I was very close-minded. I have my book of CDs, and I would just find those artists on like Spotify or whatever app I was using at the time and just listen to that. Or had an iPod. Before that, the CD player. Which is why I have the big book of CDs. All right, let's get back into the song. I've talked long enough. Hope y'all are enjoying. Did I hit it twice?
Maybe they can understand acting nervous, and if they aren't nervous, then they don't know what I'm saying. Maybe they can't understand it with that first grade education. Maybe they too fucking high off cough suppressant medication as they wearing skirts with a matching purse while they putting braids in. But that shit is just a fad, and see, I'm here here to help to phase them all the fucking way out so real rappers can replace them. I'll take this shit upon myself, the fans deserve better than some kid who lacks intelligence and puts in zero effort. I mean, this shit is a job, right? And see, these kids ain't even trying, son. If you ran a business and they worked for you, you would fire them. So why you praising them for half-assing the shit you listen to? Not dissing you, I'm just asking what the fuck has gotten into you? See, you're the consumer, and it's your choice on what you're picking to put up in your Spotify and spend your time sifting through. And you're just giving bread to somebody who's way more rich than you, who can barely put together an English sentence in an interview. See, I'm a hooligan who be true.
So this, topic-wise, seems more geared towards the BS and the rap game, especially at the time of its creation. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying all rap in this time frame was bad, but a lot of the stuff that was being pushed and forced on the public because it was catchy and create a trend, it was pushed more than the actual talented, meaningful stuff, because they don't want us thinking, they don't want us to look at these things this way. They want to control us, they want to manipulate us so they could make all the money from us and then use that money to control the governments to keep us struggling and working for all of our lives. And those are the labels, not the rapper. Well, Jay-Z's kind of like that. Him and his wife own the fucking Grammys. They basically are pointless now. Let's go.
You who can barely put together an English sentence in an interview. See, I'm a hooligan who be truly losing his cool again, who's here to use his voice to bring the truth till I get through to them. They feed us fake news again, nobody wanna listen. It's no fault of ours, me. See, I blame the politicians. Fuck Donald, fuck Ivanka, not for real. I fuck her brains out. Gotta ride me up in.
Just took us a couple minutes to get to the politics. Sorry for the quick pause. I'll go back.
Fake news again, nobody wanna listen. An interview. See, I'm a hooligan who be truly losing his cool again, who's here to use his voice to bring the truth till I get through to them. They feed us fake news again, nobody wanna listen. It's no fault of ours, me. See, I blame the politicians. Fuck Donald, fuck Ivanka, not for real. I fuck her brains out. Gotta ride me up in the Oval on the same couch. Billy Clinton scrubbed the cushions trying to wipe the stains out, cause Monica just couldn't swallow what was in a dang mouth. I'm fucking while I'm on that shit again. Slapping Rex killer for trying to let them drill again. Light his oil money on fire like every bill, and then they'll put me on a list. Cause see, you know them bitches listening. In Jeff Sessions, you could suck a dick until your throat hurts. You old smurf, trying to take my weed, never gon' work. I'll be lighting up a doobie out on your turf. And Kid Rock, you ain't been cool since Joe Dirt. I'm out on Scott Pruitt's property, fracking it, and build a pipeline through his wooden kitchen cabinets. These scummy politicians, yo, I've had it, bitch.
Oh wait, he goes by Richie now. Fucking loser. I'll still listen to the old music that I have on CD, and I'll listen to it on CD so he don't get money off the listens. But fuck Kid Rock. I'll respect what I listened to growing up. I won't listen to nothing that came out after what I have. There are specific artists I will never react to if I can't respect them, or if they use their stuff to push something I don't believe in, I will not react to it. I don't care how much someone would tip to make me do it. Nope. I'll refuse. Refund. Morals are more important than money. Something all governments need to learn.
Been cool since Joe Dirt. I'm out on Scott Pruitt's property, fracking it, and build a pipeline through his wooden kitchen cabinets. These scummy politicians, yo, I've had it, bitch. I'ma take a knee with Colin Kaepernick yelling, fuck the establishment. And Ted Cruz, your face puts me in a shitty mood. There's so much bitch in you that you probably have a Clinton boobs. And Marco Rubio, you're soft as fuck. And Ben Carson, yo, can someone wake Ben Carson up? Fuck these Nazis and the white nationalists. I'll grab that Costco tiki torch and fucking smack you with it over and over till your skull fragments are cracking and shit. Why the cops give him a slap on the wrist? For real though, but yo, Hillary, really? You think that I wouldn't mention you? Just cause I tend to be liberal with all my general views? But you're an evil lady, say it cause I got to. I'm down.
Did I just hear that in the background? I like that he's calling out both sides. Viewpoint wise, I could agree with a lot of the non-extremist views on both sides. But the ones that are like the fighting points that just get pushed to the extreme to keep us fighting and not talking logically, fuck that shit. And they're doing it on purpose for the reason to keep us fighting. The more we're arguing with each other, the more we're easier to manipulate, and the more this fucked up system is just going to keep building the way it's been building for the last, at least my whole lifetime. Nothing has improved. It doesn't matter who's in charge. Prices just skyrocket. They jump up a lot. People bitch. They lower it a little. And then slowly climb back up. And once it get close to where we were bitching, they do a huge jump again and then take it back down. It's a pattern that has been happening my whole life. Nothing ever goes back to what it was because the people in charge want the money they were making. And we were buying it. So if we're buying it, they're just going to keep doing it. And if we just keep accepting it because that's how it is, we can't change it. Fucking ignorant bullshit excuses because you're not brave enough to speak up. Then it's never going to change. I forget where I saw it. I want to say it was a comedian. But they pay us just enough not to riot. They don't want us comfortable. They want us struggling. So when we are no longer needed in the workforce, we're easier to phase out. They just raise the prices so we can't afford anything and we die off.
Your skull fragments are cracking and shit. Why the cops give him a slap on the wrist? For real though, but yo, Hillary, really? You think that I wouldn't mention you? Just cause I tend to be liberal with all my general views? But you're an evil lady, say it cause I got to. I'm down to.
It was there in the background. Called her the C word.
Liberal with all my general views, but you're an evil lady, say it cause I got to. I'm down to have a woman president, just not you. You Claire Underwood ass bitch, you wicked witch, lying through your fucking teeth every single chance that you get. I'ma slap her so hard that she'll be leaving in a gurney while I'm yelling out, long live Bernie. Now if that segment just offended you, then please relax. We're all on the same side, it ain't about white or black. It's about the 1%ers versus everybody else. Us against the politicians who only helping themselves. Yo, fuck it. I guess I'm just a rapper. What do I know, man? About the world, how it turns, and who's behind those plans. But still, I'm all up in this bitch just like a gyno's hands. And while I'm here, I'ma take a stand. Raw thoughts. Fuck everybody, man. As much as I joke around about things, you know, this shit is dead serious. Fuck where this country is headed. You know? Who did I not mention? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, hasn't been any better in the last 8 years. We went from brain dead president to brain dead president back to the original, well, not the original brain dead president, but in the series of the last 3, we've just had garbage. Trump, Biden, Trump. Garbage, garbage, garbage. Bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. Obama, too. I voted for that bastard. Bought onto the hype train. And then he implements a system where you get punished because you can't afford health insurance. How is that helping the people? And people fucking defended it. How was it? How are you gonna make the money? Who cares about money? Money doesn't matter. Lives matter. Fuck money. Get rid of it. We don't need it. We don't need brands. We don't need shit. We just need the best of everything being made for everyone. I don't want people battling for profit and then they cut corners and sacrifice the quality that they're giving the consumer so they can make more. I don't get why everyone's so easily okay with being or okay with being so easily manipulated. Are you blind? Are you choosing not to see it? You just don't give a fuck? I've seen this for so long. Almost all my life I've recognized these patterns and saw them. And people look at me like I'm crazy. Is it getting better? Is anything more affordable now than it was 20 years ago? No. And until we come together and hold the politicians accountable and stop letting them profit from running everything, it's never going to change. They're going to keep us fighting each other. Webby, you got me going, man. Let's let him finish off.
Mike Pence, see, I forgot to slay you. But really, God hates you, along with every gay dude and lesbian. It's very evident that you're a scum-sucking bitch vice president. Who else? Oh, Paul Ryan? Shit, I hope you go rock climbing and your hand slips and you lose grip and you fall diving onto a bunch of fucking dicks. You fucking bitch. I hope your health insurance doesn't cover it. Who else? I'll crack a Coke, brother, like I crack a Coke can. Cremate a Coke, brother, and I'll snort them out my hands. What, bitch? Raw thoughts. These are my raw thoughts, motherfucker.
This message has been bought, paid for, and forced upon you by George Soros and the fake news networks of America.
Fucking A, Chris Webby. I love you,
Raw
brother.
thoughts, motherfucker.
That was intense. With my viewpoints of anti-government, I'm surprised I haven't found Chris Webby sooner. Raw Thoughts 2, next. I'm gonna do them all separately, so you don't have to get stuck here. I mean, this one's almost 25 minutes already, so imagine that times 6. I'm not gonna do this for all one video. You'll have separate ones. You could enjoy them that way. Oh man, I loved it. Like the music never really changed. There were subtle differences, but it stayed with that old school type vibe. And he just called out a bunch of shit. I agreed with a lot of what he said, at least the stuff I know about. I don't get too deep into it either. So I can be very ignorant on some things. I am open to talking about this stuff, informing me. Maybe my opinion is wrong. If it is, you need to prove to me 100% that I'm wrong. Otherwise, I'm not. That's just how stubborn I am. But anyways, I hope you all enjoyed. If you enjoyed this song, please click the link in the description. Support Webby on his channel. It's the most important thing you could do for a reactor, supporting the artist we're showing off to you. We are not here to replace the artist. We're here to promote the artist. I like that. Hopefully I can remember it and keep it. If you enjoyed my reaction, give me a like and subscribe. Comment down below. Click those links for description. Well, click those links in the description to join us on Discord and Patreon. With all that being said, until next time, share the love, and everybody wins. Grumpy Wolf.